Lydia Acker. I'm a senior dance performance and choreography major, the minor in English in the Honors College at the University of South Carolina, and I'm originally from Greenville, South Carolina. I am Logan Acker. I am a senior dance performance and choreography major. I'm also in the Honors College with a minor in sociology, and my hometown is Greenville, South Carolina. Well, at least for me, I know that the process of choosing a college and auditioning in high school was very stressful and very difficult for both of us, just finding the right place for us and where our strengths lie. And I think that finding USC, I noticed that that is where I was meant to be. I was initially drawn to the school because of the faculty there and the rep that they do and the performances that they have available to us. I also think that the in-state really pulled me, the in-state tuition, and having a dance program in South Carolina, close to home. But I also, being at USC for 4 years now, I've noticed how big of a family it is and how supportive the community is in the environment, and definitely the community feel of the school, and especially the dance program with the faculty and my peers, which is what has kept me at USC and why I gained so much from the experience so far. Yeah, you don't see that at everywhere in the dance industry, that kind of family support that we gain at USC. It's definitely a safe environment, and I think that the performance, the opportunities that Logan's speaking to, we get a lot of guest choreographers that have come to USC. Even during COVID, the faculty was so good about exposing us to all different kinds of styles and all different kinds of teachers and faculty. For instance, this upcoming spring, we're performing a Jerome Robbins ballet staged by Jennifer Ringer, New York City Ballet principal, former. We have Stacey Calvert, who used to stage Balanchine ballets for us, and then we also have the modern contemporary, where we had Pablo from the Limon Dance Company come and stage Jose Limon's choreographic offering this past fall and the previous spring. So I think that was a pull for us coming to USC, just the diversity and the rep that we get to do. It's not, while there's a ballet emphasis and a contemporary emphasis, we do everything. We do contemporary and modern and ballet, and there's really great opportunities for people of all different backgrounds to get exposed to lots of different things. One thing that really attracted us personally to the University of South Carolina is that I've always found a great pull towards academics and our dance. As dancers, it's really compelling to have that BA, Bachelor of Arts degree, which carries more weight and is more focused on dance theory. We take all these other classes like dancer's body and dance history and production design and all these different classes that go into our Bachelor's of Arts degree as opposed to a Bachelor of Fine Arts, which has been really great. And also, as both members of the Honors College, University of South Carolina's Honors College is one of the best in the nation. And they're really great at preparing people for careers and really having high-level classes. So my favorite academic classes in college have been those honors classes because they're seminar, discussion-based classes with few people in the room where you really get some great information from really high-quality professors there. So I think that being able to combine the intellectual side of dance with our actual dance, the physical side of dance, has really prepared us for careers in our field. So I think the strong points of the program are definitely the choreographers that Lydia spoke of, but also I know that whenever I have a problem or I need some support, I know that the faculty is always there to support all the dancers in the program. Also my peers, as I talked to you about, there's a very supportive environment. Another really big strong part of the program is that you're able to choose your own path. So you may meet people coming from different backgrounds, they can really make the major what they want it to be. So I know for Lydia and I, we have been very involved in the dance program. We've taken everything and really taken advantage of all the opportunities that we were given. But for somebody else, they might want to be a double major or explore other interests, explore their dance, maybe something related in dance science or dance history. And USC's major has the flexibility to do that, to work on maybe other interests and how that affects and pulls into your dance training. Yeah, so I get a lot of questions from a lot of people entering in college, whether or not like a double major is possible at USC. And mainly most of like all of our dancers are double majors or are in the honors college or have double minors and those kinds of things, because like Logan mentioned, there's a lot of flexibility with our schedule and the kind of credits that you take and the kind of classes you take. Obviously it's still a major, there's still a lot of classes that are required of us, but there's so many opportunities at a research college like University of South Carolina to explore these things that Logan's talking about, like dance science. We have so many friends who are on the pre-PT track, who are getting their prerequisites for a PT school while they're majoring in dance, to explore those avenues after college. And that's what's so great about our dance major, is that it teaches a lot of dancers like that there are other pathways in this dance industry that they can take, that they can find interest in, that we don't always aren't always told to us in high school, that it's either be a professional dancer or you're not in the dance industry at all. And there's arts administration and dance education, so that's another strength of our dance majors. We have a dance education track that's, you get certified to teach in South Carolina, and that's a lot of that program. I don't think there's an equivalent to any other dance program. So I think all my favorite experiences have wrapped around performances. Our dance company is very professional. We rehearse every day. We put on very professional performances and productions. So I think being a part of those performances have really helped me grow as a dancer. I think that our majors dance, performance, and choreography, because we have a student showcase every semester, one in the fall and one in the spring, where sophomores, juniors, and seniors can choreograph. And I think for me, going into college, I never thought of myself as a choreographer, never having that skill set. We take all these classes like dance improv and composition and choreography, and all these things that really set us up to do well in those student showcase productions. I think that is something that I really enjoyed recently, because I just choreographed for the first time last semester, and I didn't know that I was capable of doing that, which is one thing that's so great about this program, because it has taught me things about myself that I didn't think that I was capable of doing. I think a prospective student, I get a lot of questions about possible schedule, because when you're looking at these colleges, you see the campus, you maybe take an audition class, but you don't really get the full breadth of the program. But for example at USC, if you're a dance major or maybe with a ballet emphasis, you would take ballet class every day. The Friday class is an optional class, usually with a really amazing guest artist like Jennifer Ringer or James Fayette, which we're so grateful to have a part of our program. You also have the opportunity to take contemporary or modern twice a week. You also can take point twice a week. We rehearse for 2 hours every day. You have the opportunity to take part in the student choreography showcase, which meets once a week, and also you rehearse outside of your dance schedule that the choreographers will set up. We also have classes, elective classes like jazz, musical theater, tap, West African dance that are taught by some really brilliant professors that really allow you to expand your dance training beyond that modern and contemporary and ballet repertoire. So I guess that's what a typical schedule would look like during the week. We would take academic classes in the morning and at night around that dance schedule. So I also think that something that students coming to USC, and especially coming to college, should know is just to open up your horizons of what it means to be a dance major. I remember coming into college, I was so obsessed with like, taking these specific classes and making sure that I was staying in shape and, taking enough ballet classes and everything. And what I have found through college is that all these additional classes that we take as, Bachelor of Arts majors, dance history classes and dancer's body and all these things really teach you how to exist within your industry and how to grow as a person and as a dancer. Like, being a dancer is much more than like the physical attributes. And I think that just like being open to learning as much as possible and talking about things that you didn't in high school and learning more about what dance means outside of like the limited knowledge that you might have known growing up, and just being super open-minded when going to college, but try to learn as much as you can from like this amazing faculty that surrounds you. So yeah, I think that's one thing that I would tell people coming to USC is just to be open-minded. And really take the advantage to like soak up all the knowledge, because you're only here for 4 years. Yeah. It goes by really, really, really quick, as we've experienced. So just take the opportunity to learn as much as you can while you're and there. To do as much as you can too. Like, we've participated in Student Showcase every semester, and try to take as many elective classes as possible, and try to take classes like argumentation and debate and like all these classes that I would have never done in high school. But I'm so glad that I did, and to not be afraid of taking classes that might be out of your comfort zone.